Tired of chasing the latest fitness fads with little to show for it? You lift, you diet, you sweat, but something's missing. The truth is, building a truly aesthetic physique isn't just about how much you can lift or how low your body fat is. It's about proportions. And today, we're going to challenge the conventional wisdom and explore a controversial concept that might just revolutionize your training: the golden ratio. Stay tuned, because this is where things get interesting. If you're ready to break your limits and sculpt the physique you've always dreamed of, then Bulk Up Bro is your channel. Alright, let's talk about aesthetics. We all have that image in our minds, that perfect physique we aspire to. Maybe it's the chiseled physique of a Greek god or the sleek, toned figure of a fitness model. But what is it that makes these bodies so visually appealing? The answer might surprise you. It's not just about muscle size or low body fat. It's about proportions, and those proportions are closely linked to a mathematical concept known as the golden ratio. The golden ratio explained. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Math? In my fitness video. But trust me on this one. The golden ratio is a fascinating concept that appears everywhere in nature, from the spiral of seashells to the arrangement of petals in a flower. It's approximately 1.618, and it's been used for centuries in art and architecture to create aesthetically pleasing proportions. But what does this have to do with the human body? Well, it turns out that the golden ratio can also be found in the ideal human proportions. When our body parts and features align with this ratio, we tend to perceive them as more balanced, harmonious, and yes, more attractive. Think about the Greek god statues. Their creators intuitively understood the golden ratio, sculpting figures with perfectly proportioned limbs, torsos, and facial features. These proportions create a sense of visual harmony that we still admire thousands of years later. The golden ratio and aesthetics. So, how can we apply the golden ratio to our own physiques? While we can't change our bone structure, we can certainly influence the shape and size of our muscles through targeted training. For example, the golden ratio can be applied to the shoulder-to-waist ratio. This means that ideally, your shoulders should be about 1.618 times wider than your waist. This creates the coveted V-taper look, a symbol of strength and masculinity. Now, you might be wondering, is this ratio really that important? Well, consider this. Studies have shown that people with shoulder-to-waist ratios closer to the golden ratio are often perceived as more attractive. This is likely because this ratio is associated with good health, athleticism, and even social dominance. But it's not just about the shoulders and waist. The golden ratio can also be applied to other body parts, such as the arms, legs, and even facial features. While achieving these ideal proportions naturally might be challenging, understanding the golden ratio can help you set realistic aesthetic goals and tailor your training to achieve a more balanced and visually appealing physique. Achieving the ideal proportions. Now, let's get practical. How can you use this knowledge to improve your physique? First, focus on building a strong foundation. This means developing overall muscle mass and lowering your body fat percentage. Remember, the golden ratio is about proportions, but those proportions are best showcased on a well-developed physique. Next, prioritize exercises that target the shoulders and back. Building wider shoulders and a thicker back will naturally create a more defined V-taper, bringing you closer to the golden ratio. Don't neglect your core. A strong, defined core not only enhances your athletic performance, but also creates a more streamlined midsection, further accentuating your shoulder-to-waist ratio. Finally, be patient and consistent. Building an aesthetically pleasing physique takes time and dedication. Remember, it's not just about reaching a specific number on the scale. It's about sculpting your body into a balanced and harmonious masterpiece. The golden ratio is a powerful tool for understanding and achieving aesthetic excellence. While it's not the only factor determining attractiveness, it certainly plays a significant role in how we perceive the human body. By incorporating the principles of the golden ratio into your training, you can work towards creating a physique that is not only strong and functional, but also visually stunning. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the golden ratio? Do you think it's a useful tool for achieving the ideal physique? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fitness tips and workout routines. If you love this video, you'll probably like the next one.